Yeah, this next one might get you. I don't know. So we'll go ahead and fire it up here. I'm gonna play that music again. All right, here we go. Let's see if you can get this one, man. All right. John Brower Manosh is the heaviest human ever recorded. How much did he weigh, Sean? A, B, C, or D?
Ooh. Let's see. I'm gonna go. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to go with. I can't imagine.
Yeah, I mean, what was your heaviest, Sean?
400, at least 457. I think it was probably close to 470 because I did a month of dirty keto or dirty carnivore before, in October before I started in April, like for real, just to try it. So, and I felt so good. There's no way I didn't lose weight like the way I was eating, even though it was a little dirty. So I think I was probably a bit more heavy than 457. But whenever I actually got to a set of scales that I could weigh on, I was 457. Right. So either way, I was pushing 5 hard.
Right. So and I know, we all know how bad you were struggling then. So it's hard to imagine some of these weights. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I've actually like whenever I worked EMS, we carried somebody that was over 8. So I know there's people out there over 8. It's hard to think that there's over 1,000, but I'm gonna go with C with 1,200, just because.
And that's your final answer?
I'm gonna go with 1,200, man, just because that's what I'm thinking.
All
right. I can't imagine somebody being 1,400 pounds, but it could be that too. I don't know. I'll go with C.
Shelly agrees with you. So does Kel. John does. Jason.
Marnie Mac does.
Marnie Mac.
Yep.
All right. Well.
All right. Sean said C. Final answer.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Okay.
Good gracious.
Answer was D. 1,400 pounds, and he passed away in 1983 at the age of 42 years old. Hey guys, welcome to the morning meeting. There's a little blast from the past, right? That live stream was just under 3 years ago. And I don't know if you guys saw, but Kel was there in the comments. So was John in that live stream. You guys have been with us a long time. And we used to do Tuesday night trivia. We used to do that twice a month. We had Dave Mack was a guest one time. Ready Set Keto. Sean, a few people, and then it wasn't real popular, and it was a lot of work to make those graphics, so we stopped doing it. But I had a lot of fun with that. And I thought about on Saturday and Sunday for the morning meeting when we have because you need someone to play, and so I thought about when the members come on, asking them trivia questions. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, it was good seeing Sean, wasn't it? I tried calling him for the new year, couldn't get a hold of him. So I hope he's doing all right. But anyway, how are you guys doing? If you're new here, welcome to the morning meeting. We're talking about the brutal diet, aka the carnivore diet, and all things related. Ketovore. And we're starting out a new year. And I'm ready to kick some butt, right, guys? Yesterday I had those chicken wings. I had some more chicken wings. They were delicious. And I was going to cook up some burger patties, but I ended up not doing that. I ended up making, we had another pack of chicken thighs. So I had that and it was good. But today it's burger patties for me. And I'm also going to make some pork steak. So as always, love to hear what you guys are going to eat on day 2 of World Carnivore Month, right? Oh, let me take down that banner, shall I? Let's hide that banner. Okay. Cool. Let's jump in the comments. Can't wait to see what y'all up to. Oh, Cherry, good morning. I'm here as promised as your bridal diet buddy or your brutal diet buddy. I made it through yesterday. It feels great. to be getting back on track. Thanks for your honest and authentic videos. Appreciate you. Well, very cool. You made it, Cherry. Awesome. Very, very cool. I want to double check my audio real quick. Okay, cool. Sorry, guys. Mama P, what's up? Happy day 2, Larry and team. We can do this. Stay full of yummy meat so cravings stay at bay. I find that can be helpful. Yep, got to stay full. Stay full, stay focused. Oh, Mama P, we can do it. Amber, good morning. On my walk, I'll catch up when I get home. All right, Amber. And we got Bumblebee Adventures. Hey, another long-time subscriber. Whoop, whoop. I'm just here to see Larry. Nakey, yeah. How you dig it? Oh, man. Say hello to my double chin. This is my partner here. He's going to be with me for a few months. He's going bye-bye, though. Sorry, still foiling about last night's vid. Laugh out loud, laughing about last night's vid, right? Yeah, I revealed that on a live stream, but I figured, we have a lot of people who don't watch live streams, so figured I'd put out that video to, shock them a little. You like the thumbnail? I said, this video may cause vomiting. Just having a little fun with it, Shellbell, what's up? Good morning, warriors, Larry and Cassie. I come with a scripture for you to pray, meditate on throughout your day. Philippians 2, 1-4. Love y'all. Oh, I'm gonna have to get a little picture of that real quick. Cool. Gotta have my camera ready. Awesome, Shellbell. Appreciate that. I have not read my scripture yet today. I will be doing that after the stream. Jennifer, I'm here waiting impatiently. Just kidding. Good to see you, cowgirl. Morning, friends. Had to go to the store. The only sweetener I like in my coffee this morning. For the only sweetener, I made it out unscathed. Awesome. Got through all the brutal aisles, huh? Nice, cowgirl. Wendy O, great to see you. Hey, all. Hope you're all sticking to it. Just popping in. Meeting at noon. I will catch a replay. Have a fabulous Friday. All right, Wendy. Thank you for watching that replay. And I'll be watching on the replay. Glad you made this meeting part of your day. For those of you who don't know who that was in the beginning of the stream, that was the Intentional Carnivore, Sean White. He was 450 pounds and he lost 300 pounds in a year, basically, in a nutshell, doing the beef, butter, bacon, and egg challenge. And he's a wonderful guy. He's hard to get a hold of, though. He's been isolating a lot and been trying to get a hold of him. Doing a happy dance with cowgirl, right? She made it out of the store alive, unscathed. Still a little slow at work, so I'm going to try and sneak on for a live for a while. Awesome. Yeah, I believe that was you in the comments of that live stream too, John. Carnivore Frank, what's up? I had 4 scrambled eggs and butter with a little cream cheese for breakfast. Please pray for me. I've had a severe cough for over a week. Been to the urgent care twice and meds not helping. Absolutely, Frank. I'll take another little photo. Let me get it here. Oh, darn it. Sorry, guys. This isn't your typical stream stuff, but it's important to me. It is. Like yesterday, praying for Tammy's husband, Scott. You guys remember he was having that biopsy today. So I was able to throw him on the prayer list because I took that little picture there. So Jiffy, good morning. What is up? Carnivore Quest family. Good morning. Oh, hi, Aaron. What is up, man? Amber started off the day with breakfast of scrambled eggs and sausage with lots and lots of butter. Good for you getting that breakfast in, Amber. I still haven't done it yet. Man, I just wake up and I'm just not hungry. Cassie told me, why don't you stop drinking coffee for a little while and then your appetite will return in the morning. I'm like, yeah, maybe. Because that's what happened to her. The only time I ever gave up coffee, I was fasting for autophagy. So Just had a bacon dinner. Time to chillax with Carnifam. Awesome. Very cool. Hey, Cher. Good morning to you. Starting the day with a cup of green tea. Awesome. I'm not a fan. Cassie is. I like Earl Grey. Earl Grey tea. Same tea that Jean-Luc Picard drank on the Enterprise. I really enjoy it. Liz, morning everyone. Hope we are staying strong. Just back from our 2-mile walk, ready to take on the day. Wow, Liz, good for you. Good for you getting out there. Kel, good morning, Kel. You saw yourself on that live stream, huh? Yeah, Kel, you've been with us a long time. Very cool. Jessica, good morning, Carnivore Quest friends. Praying y'all have a blessed day. You too, Jessica. For sure. Tammy with an I. Good morning, everyone. B. Osborne, good morning. Lisa in the house. Dean, I got to say hi to everybody, guys. Sean, I miss you. Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm going to try and call him again today. See what he's doing. Good morning from Texas. Donna, what's up, Donna? I just finished watching Dr. Boss's video on brainwashing yourself. Great watch. All right. I turned on the live and recognized Sean's voice immediately. I got excited because I thought he was joining the live today, right? Yeah, we're not so lucky. I was reminiscing. I was going through older stuff, and I was like, man, I really enjoyed those trivia lives. I really did. Dave Mack, we had Dave Mack on, and that was a blast. I did a lot of trivia like regarding Japan and Australia. That was fun. Coffee Man, Larry, I think it would do you a lot of good to get another membership to the YMCA. You're not too big to the point you can't exercise. I think it would help you manage stress and stick to the diet. Yeah, actually, we don't have one close to us, Coffee Man. We really don't. There is another similar type facility, but it's very expensive. It's like a higher end place, where they like give you a tour when you first get there and they check your credit score. I mean, it's pretty high end. I appreciate that. It'd be good for me just to get out and go walking, right, Coffee Man? But toward the end of it's October, November, November, I got quite a bit of exercise out in the garage, out in the yard. I still have a ton of leaves to take care of, and I'll struggle doing it too. Hi, hey Jennifer, Lance. Good morning, all. What's up, Gidget? Hey, great to see you, Gidget. Very cool. Miss Sean, how is he doing? Last time I talked to him, Kelly, he was doing great. He was redoing his backyard. He had done a bunch of landscaping, and he gained some weight, but it's coming off last time I talked to him, which has probably been 3 or 4 weeks. I usually talk to him and Kip, a couple times a month, but Sean's been dodging me for a little while, so yeah, I miss him too. Melissa, I'm here, but I ate carbs for dinner last night. My husband wanted hamburger helper. I planned separately making myself a burger bowl, but as I was fixing my dinner, I caved and joined him. Melissa, it's so easy to do, right? So today's your day one. All right, Melissa. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to bring hubby along with you. Show him those good results. Show you how good you're feeling, Melissa. But I'm glad you told us that. Might do you some good coming on here and telling everybody, first day of the World Carnivore Month, I blew it. I've done stuff like that too, Melissa. Gigi, good morning. Hey. Man, I thought Sean was here. Oh, yeah, you're just stuck with me, Amber. Mia's girls, hello. Good morning, all. What's up? Yeah, I'm motivated again. Fresh year, fresh start. Yeah, we got a chance to prove all the haters wrong, right? I'm sure you guys have people in your life, that down the carnivore diet or the brutal diet, and they scoff at it, and then they see you not doing well on it, and they just got confirmation for their bias, right? Prove the haters wrong. Not the haters, but the naysayers. Good morning, carnivore, brutal family from Bradford, Ontario, Canada. Always good to see you, Cindy. Thinking to start the day with some eggs. Super simple, Aaron. Perfect, right? Eggs and bacon and steak and butter and salt for dinner. That's about a perfect day right there. Gigi burgers and salmon for me today. Ooh, salmon. I haven't had salmon in a while. Oh, I keep saying I need to pick some up. Yeah, they have that at Little Larry's work. I should have him bring me home some. Cassie used to bring a ton of the trimmings home from the butcher shop when she worked there. And she got a little burned out on them. I did too for a while, but every time somebody brings it up here in the meeting, I'm like, ooh, salmon. It's just so dang good. Carnivore Frank, I had one mini cornbread muffin and was a pinch of greens yesterday. Otherwise, it was a good, brutal carnivore day. All right, no more cornbread muffins, Frank. No more for you. Oh, man. Let me catch up here. Okay. Well, that's my place. Erica, happy Friday, crew. I ate scrambled eggs, ham, steamed shrimp yesterday. Being off sugar day one, maybe a little grouchy, but the first day is always the hardest, right? I noticed today, Erica, I'm urinating a lot. The great drain starting. It's not full blown yet, but when I'm off the rails and I'm eating garbage, I barely urinate. It's crazy how much your body just holds on to that water. So, but another 2-3 days is going to be flowing. Oh man, you're going literally 15 to 20 times a day. And we are talking lengthy sessions, 15, 20-second streams. Yeah, the great drain, Cassie and I call it. Dean, I just finished my 30-minute walk of 2026. My first 30-minute walk. Well, great, Dean. Good for you, man. That's awesome. Gonna have my almost daily hamburger soup, keeping it simple. Awesome, Liz. Debbie, hello, Larry, Carnivore Quest. Eating eggs and sausages while watching. Have a bite for me, Debbie. It's good to see you. Maureen, hello. I made it. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Maureen. Awesome. So good to see you guys. Good morning, Larry, Carnivore Quest crew. Thank goodness it's Friday. Larry, did you see the new David movie? What is your favorite Christian movies of all time? I did not see the new David movie. One of the movie reviewers, the Critical Drinker, who I like a lot, he actually said it was really good. Favorite Christian film? Man, there's so many good ones. I have to get back to you on that, Sam. Oh, I'm blanking on the name of it because Cassie and I were in. Well, The Case for Christ is one of my favorites. That's a great one, and there was one. Oh my gosh, If You Could Only Imagine, or it's something like that. But I've never cried so hard in a movie in my life. When the credits were rolling, Cassie, me, and little Larry were bawling our eyes out, and I wasn't just like crying; I was sobbing, like uncontrollably. Holy Spirit all over me. That movie was powerful. You Can Only Imagine. I think that's what it was. Monica, what is up? Good morning, everybody. I'm eating Ketovore, so we had salmon patties instead of flour. We use freshly grated cheese, yummy, cabbage, and some others, and also had a few pieces of hog jaw. It's like bacon and bratwurst. Doing it up, Monica. Doing it up. Very cool. Gidget goes carnivore, trying to stay on beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. I need to leave dairy behind and start moving more. I know this will work. If I can just stay on it, reading and praying every day. God bless you all. Gidget, you're in the same boat as me, right? You know, you got to give up the dairy, and you know, you just got to not mess up. And this diet, this way of eating will do wonders. You know that for sure. Hit the like button, everybody. Sounds like a good idea, Monica. Hey, Jeff, what's up? Nothing to eat so far today. Me neither, Jeff. It's great to see you, man. Hey, I noted a high of 209 in yesterday's morning meeting. Did it go higher than that? My analytics said we had 230 people at once yesterday, which is a huge record for the morning meeting. I think Cassie and I, at nighttime, the most we've ever had in a live stream is like 550. But yeah, it was great to see everybody. You know, I think the morning meetings really dropped off during the holidays. You know, a lot of people are just like, I'll wait till the first of the year, and yeah, it's time to go now. And but we've been here waiting for y'all, and we're glad you're here. Texas Donna, down half a pound from yesterday. Scrambled eggs and sausage for breakfast this morning. Steaks later. Awesome. You're doing that daily weigh-in, huh, Donna? 17 hours into my first fast of 2026. I did end 2025 with a 62-hour fast, eat for one day, and back to fasting. Yeah, that's that rolling fasting, right, Lance? I had a bunch of people comment on when I asked that question yesterday. Very cool. Lance is right there with Sean White as far as success and fortitude. Dave, what's up? Hey, Larry. Leftover ribs from my holiday roast haul and currently resting for an extra treat for lunch. Nice. That sounds real good, man. Benny, I appreciate you and Cassie so much. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you, Benny. That's a new name. I haven't seen you before. Glad you're here. You can have coffee, but have it after you eat in the morning. That's a great fix. Right, Lance? Duh. Come on there. Where's your mental clarity? That's a great idea. That never dawned on me, man. Rebecca, I need the $5.99 roast sales to come back. Oh my gosh, Rebecca, right? I'd break out the credit card if that happened. For sure, girl. Jennifer, call Cassie and poor Cassie. She left for work today, right? She was 40 minutes into her drive. She calls me and she says, will you check our dresser, see if my badge is there? It was there. So she had to drive all the way back. She wasn't happy. So, but yeah, I'd love to call her in. Get her on here. She's going to be on, she's off Monday and Tuesdays. And we talked because I don't do the streams on Monday and Tuesday. But I told her, I said, I'll be happy to do one if you want to jump on. And she sounded like she was down. So we'll see. I'm not going to commit to it because I'm not sure. Cheeto the Magnificent. Good morning. What's up? JD 220. Is that where you are, JD? Great to see you, bud. I also prayed for Scott, Tammy's husband, and Oopsie over the the biopsy. Just added you, Frank. Awesome. It's important. I encourage you, if you have a habit of telling folks you'll pray for them, but you end up not doing it. I've done it before. I encourage you to make a note of it and really pray for them. Only takes a few seconds. And those prayers that go out, they're weapons for good. Smash those demons in the head. Tony, you look great starting this with you. I love to hear that, Tony. Yeah, I mean, I'm at the point right now where anybody who's first starting, come along with me. We're gonna do it together. So I'm really excited to hear when people are starting with me, especially after a huge mess up like I had. So glad you're here, Tony. Awesome. You look so much younger. I really miss the beard, you guys. I'm over the shock, but I do miss it. And Cassie was cute. She got home yesterday. She's like, "Oh, let me see it." She was kissing my double chin. This is so funny. Brisket too, our dog. Our carnivore dog. He's like he's never seen me, without a beard. So he's licking my face. I'm like, get off me. Yeah, he's just showing me some love. Good morning, everyone. Lots of people yesterday. You didn't get to my last message yesterday. I vote for a trimmed beard. Okay, Benny, I'm sorry I didn't get to that. Yeah, it was a little slammed. But yeah, my favorite is definitely a trimmed beard, a little more than a 5 o'clock shadow. I don't like it all under here, but we'll get there. But for a while, I'm just gonna let it grow. Let it go wild. What was crazy was last night with my CPAP machine, because I had no mustache. I really had a hard time with it. You'd think it would like seal up, and I imagined it was going to like be more. It would be beneficial to not have the mustache, but it's crazy what you get used to. And I had a hard time falling asleep last night because of it. I watched a bunch of recipe videos on Carnivore Quest yesterday. A lot of good ideas in those videos. Cool, Lance. Cassie will be happy to hear that. Alan, starting over again. We can do this. Happy New Year. Our health depends on us. I'm tired of hurting and no energy. I'm right there with you, Alan. Right there with you. Right along with Tony and Gidget. I'm tired of hurting. I was feeling so much better too. But really, I mean, the inflammation starts going down. You feel better. But man, when you start shedding some pounds, like really losing it, of course you're going to feel awesome. I just cannot wait for that. Like what I showed you guys here.
This next one.
Oh, let me say it.
Might get you. I don't know.
For those of you just joining us, I played this in the beginning of the stream. But man, I was 250 pounds right there. I felt amazing. I felt so good. And yeah, Alan, we'll get there. Oh. No slow. Good morning, Larry. Couldn't go through with shaving off my beard. You had me considering it. Chin count will remain unknown. That is so funny, slow. No problem. No problem. I'll take the embarrassment for both of us. Because oh my gosh, I just glanced at the chin. Ooh, it's just dangling there. Oh my gosh. It's amazing how it does hide it. Isn't it? Oh, Cherie, I'm getting steps in by walking a grocery store. Miserable weather here in Oregon. Get those steps in. Stay out of those middle aisles, Cherie, right? Had some salmon last night. Oh gosh, you guys talking about that salmon. Yeah, right. Laugh out loud and no slow. Oh. What shampoo and body wash do you use, Larry? I haven't tried the crushed turtle cologne. Oh, it's not turtle. You need help. I body wash and shampoo, whatever's on sale. I am not picky. Cassie, on the other hand, Cassie gets quality stuff. I'm very I don't care. As long as whatever's cheaper, pretty much works for me. A lot of guys are like that. My sons aren't like that though. My sons are they got a little prima donna streak in them. But me, yeah. Sean, good morning, everyone. Weighed in at 284 yesterday. I'm starting with the beef butter, bacon, and eggs. And every other day fasting, 21 hours into the first fast of 26, and feeling great. Awesome. Sean Clay, that's a new name. Very glad to see you. Glad you're here. Hey, there's another great reminder to hit that like button, everybody. Oh, I don't want to lose my spot here. Sam Lank, let a naysayer know. I pull up John's. Together strong, sharing experience, strength, and hope, one day at a time. Absolutely. I'm gonna see how long how far back I gotta go. Because I'd like to. Oh man, I'd like to get caught up because I want to throw you guys a couple trivia questions here. Boy. So I'm gonna fling through and say hi to anyone new. Fasting Path just had one of my twice a year, 2-day carb. I don't know if I can say this. Carb apocalypses. 2 days of whatever on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Gained 20 pounds in 2 days. Back on the Ketovore regimen and down 20. Wow. That is crazy. I thought I gained some weight. I gained 15 pounds on my little trip out into the wilderness. Well, glad you're back on track, Fasting Path. Swan, happy Friday, everyone. I just got out of an AA meeting and heading straight to this meeting. Support groups are the best. Swan, so proud of you in that sobriety. Amen. Right, my friend? Amen. One day at a time. Back to weekly 72-hour fast Monday. Yeah, I'm considering doing maybe one or two this month. Fasting Path. Annie, my meds are causing issues with my nutrition program and weight loss. It's very frustrating, but I'm sticking with it. Kind of counteracting everything, Annie. Alfie boy, what is up? Hey gang, can't watch the live as I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2 online with some mates. I've been so tempted to eat crap in the freezer, but I resisted and ate meat. Got to get rid of it all. Yes, you do, Alfie boy. Give it to some friends. You and your mom got to get back for the new year, bro. Enjoy Red Dead 2. I love it. All right, I'm gonna over. I've been pickling eggs and sausages for a month now, and it's now back. Now it's my go-to snack food. I've never had a pickled egg. Still to this day, I've never had one. I hear they're good. Got a little snacky set up for you. I decided to fast for 48 hours starting last night and had energy to go for 1 hour Zumba this morning. And now I got to go shovel so much snow on my deck. I live in northern Maine. This will be a good day. It's definitely a good day just because the Lord woke us, right, Yvette? For sure. All right. Now I'm going to remember where I'm at, okay? Because I don't want to skip a bunch of comments. So 12:15. You guys help me remember that. Okay, but I played this mental clarity trivia segment from when we used to do this on Tuesdays.
So we'll go ahead and fire it up here. I want to play that music again. All right. Here we go. Let's see if you can get this one, man. All right. John Brower Minoche is the heaviest human ever recorded. How much did he weigh, Sean? A, B, C, or D?
Ooh.
So Cassie and I would have a guest on, and I do 10 trivia questions. And I actually still have the scoring here. Here was the scoring for it. I never took this out of StreamYard. But here was the scoring. Like if you got, because we had bonus questions. So you were a proper human diet genius if you got everything right. And there was our scale. We had a lot of fun doing that. But we'd have different guests on, like I said, like Dave Mack, Ready Set Keto. Yeah, we probably did it 4 or 5 times, but you have to have a guest, to make it I don't know, to make it cool. And then the guests would play along, the audience would play along with the guests, kind of like what was that? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Was that it? Ask the audience. The audience would play along with the guests. It was a lot of fun. But anyway, I pulled up a few, just a couple of trivia questions for you guys here in the live stream. And let's see here. We'll do this one. All right. What is the largest muscle in the human body? What is the largest muscle in the human body? You guys put your answer in the live chat, and I'll go down to it. I'll put it up there again. What is the largest muscle in the human body? Now I'm going to skip down to the comments that are recent, the current comments. Yvette says skin is the largest muscle. No, skin is an organ, Yvette, but it is the largest organ. Quad, says Sam. I don't know. I'm going to reveal the answer here in a minute. Oh, glutes. Yeah. Icline, gluteus man. Oh, I got to tell you, you guys are awesome. And the answer is, boom, gluteus maximus, your booty. Very cool. All right, I got another one for you guys. All right. What is the name of the first man-made satellite, and what country put it into orbit? What was the name of the first man-made satellite, and what country put it into orbit? Oh yeah, our mental clarity trivia didn't span just health, it also, popular culture, history. They're coming in. Sputnik, USSR, Lance says. Jessica, I believe it was Sputnik in Russia. Russia and Sputnik, or however it's spelled. All right, man. I love that, Aaron. You're the man. You're a lot like me. Exactly. Yep. The Soviet Union put the first artificial satellite named Sputnik into Earth's orbit on October 4th, 1957. Very cool. I got one more for you. I pulled up, and let's see here. One last one. And this is a good one. This is an important one. What were Jesus Christ's last 3 words spoken on the cross? What were the Lord's last 3 words spoken on the cross? Let me get back in the comments. Yeah. All right. It is finished. It is done. Mia's girl says it is finished. So did Yvette. Jiffy, it is finished. Wow. Who am I asking here? You guys know what's up. You guys know what's up. It is finished. Amen. The most important, I think, 3 words ever spoken right there. It's finished. The gift was complete. Very cool. Awesome, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. So I'm going to be doing that a little bit when we got members coming to join us on the morning meeting. And, like say Lance jumps on, I'll have him do a trivia question. The audience can help him and so on. So I got to make some graphics. I mean, that's not what the whole streams will be about, but I'll sprinkle it in there. It'll be cool. But let me jump this off, this comment. Jiffy. And then I saw somebody in here. Where is she? Oh, where'd she go? I saw Cassie in here. My baby doll. There she is. Happy New Year. Made it to work safely, listening in on the road. Y'all have a great start to the new year. Baby doll, you too. Be safe. All right. Now I'm going to go back up into the comments where I left off, which was 12:15. Can't believe I remembered it. So I don't want to miss any of your comments or not say hi to somebody. Jamie, what's up? Hello, I'm late. You're right on time, Jamie. Sam, I Can Only Imagine, I think, is the movie you're talking about with Dennis Quaid. Yep, I can only imagine. Yeah, I cried my eyes out on that one. All three of us did. Cassie, me, and little Larry. We were a sobbing wreck. I mean, I couldn't stop. It was nuts. Powerful movie. Y'all are making me hungry, right, Jessica? Oh, yeah, Aaron. Alfie, did you get through the holiday without the bottle? I was going to ask that too, but I don't think he's still here. Oh, he did answer. I poured all the ice cold beer down the sink today too. I didn't drink yesterday. No, I have no having it in the house. Amen. I know you're not here right now, Alfie boy. You're playing Red Dead, but so proud of you. You got to give up that booze, boy. Awesome. Coffee man, all out of the ribeye sailed meats. So it's back to scouring the stores for good sales. I hope everyone is getting decent meat wherever they are. Right, Coffee man? Yep. And if you guys do come across some good sales, stop by the morning meeting and share it with everyone, because most of us shop at grocery stores that are some kind of chain, and somebody in your area can benefit from it. So Halo for me. I appreciate you and Cassie. It's great to know there's a community of people who are human, but we do not give up. I'm glad you're here. Halo for me too. Now, is that the video game Halo or Halo like an angel? Either way, it's cool. Alfie boy, no, I went fully off the rails over Christmas, gained a bunch of weight, but this is the best time to start new. It is, Alfie boy. I'd love to see you on January 31st, saying I did it. I made it through the month. Me too. Yeah, I'm not going to cast any stones over here with this double, triple chin. Oh, man. I thought about drawing a little face here, like two eyes and a smiley face. My little partner. Bouncing. Oh, you on the rebounder? Share. Oopsie. Thank you. You guys talking amongst yourselves? Lance is done with his beard. He gets irritated with it. It's nice when it's cold out, but I can only take so much before I have it off. My dad was the same way, Lance. Exactly. It itched him. Larry, do you like listening to Nirvana? Top songs are Come As You Are and Smells Like Teen Spirit. I do like Nirvana. It's funny. I did not like them when they first came out at all, because I was a Metallica guy, and heavy metal. But after Kurt Cobain passed, started listening to his music a little more. The album I really like is the MTV Unplugged. I can listen to that all day. That's a great album. Great album. Oh, my stomach's growling. Dang. Amber, I usually pray right then and there for someone. If I say I'm gonna do it later, I'll forget. Yeah, I'll do that sometimes too, Amber. Just throw out a little, 7-8 second prayer. Boom. Because God knows the situation. He knows, he knows the problem. He knows the person's name, what they're going through. Knows a lot more than what we do, right? But I usually pray immediately after someone asks. In fact, that prayer reminded me of another I was asked to pray for. Very cool. Colleen, hello. I've been frustrated with not losing weight. I have a new goal now that will me to not beat myself up if I fail. Get in 100 grams of proteins a day. Get in 100 grams of protein a day each day. All right, Colleen. Yeah, no beating yourself up. And this helps me to worry or not worry about dairy and carbs. I think that's what you meant, Colleen. Liz, avoiding the kitchen is key for me. I cook once a day in the crock pot and eat it for the day. Quick grab of hard-boiled eggs too. And you stay out of the kitchen, huh, Liz? you avoid it. Put up some baby gates so you can't get in. Fossil fuels. There you are. What's up, my friend? Watching while I'm at the gym. Ah, very cool. Hi, Larry. What is something you would advise to strengthen Christian marriages, especially for the post-Christmas blues season? Oh, I don't know if I have any advice for that. You got to for us, we got to put Jesus at the center of our marriage, Yeah. And the post-Christmas blues season, I really, sometimes I get, down in the dumps during the holiday season or, upcoming to it. But afterwards, I'm kind of relieved it's over. all the chaos, But Sam, you're only 24. Non-scale victory, wife and in-law going to breakfast, and I stayed home because I've already had breakfast. There you go, Frank. Too many brutal options at the restaurant, right? Sam, also my mom says she can see your eyes more clearly, and her votes to keep the clean shaven look. So all the pressure is on you. Don't disappoint. Just kidding. Oh, I miss my beard. Moonstar, I'm in Central Maine. Well, all the way from Maine. Man, I know you guys are eating that amazing lobster. Cassie and I have talked about going to Maine just to enjoy it, like a lobster fest. Very, very cool you're here, Moonstar. Run on ribeye. Hey. Good morning, everyone. About to head out for my morning run. My goal this year is to register and compete for a 10K later this year. You're a running fool, running ribeye. That's great. Me too, Lance. I make them all the time. It is the perfect snack. I think I missed that one. Rebecca, Larry, you look much younger minus the beard. I'm flushing that weight while delivering mail. Laugh out loud. Those carb weight gain pounds will come off fast once I get going back to carnivore. I'm counting on it. We all are, Rebecca. We all are. That's awesome. I got you guys here. I want to remind all of our members of the channel. I'll be putting out a members community post on the channel with the link to tomorrow's stream. I'll do it right before the stream starts, and then you can join me here on screen. And I'll have any member that wants to come on and say hi to everybody. I'll give you 5-7 minutes. We'll hang out, and then I'll boot your butt off. That would be fun. We did it that one Sunday, and I was like, we should do this on the weekends, period. So just wanted to let the members know. All right, now I'm to the comments where we're doing the trivia. Let me skim through that. It is finished, right? Dean, he did a perfect work and finished our salvation. Totally. All we have to do is just trust him, right? Yeah, I went 41 years of my life as an enemy of God. I didn't know God at all. And, after my mom's murder and my sister's murder, I pretty much, I was never an atheist. I knew, I was one of those people that knew God was around, but maybe not the God of the Bible, but I knew there's a creator because, look at all the creation around us. There's got to be a creator. If you see a beautiful painting, there's a painter. If you see an awesome building, there's a builder. This all can't be here without some intelligent design behind it. But I went 41 years without knowing him and actually hating him for a while after, how could a God let somebody like my mom be brutally killed like that? I couldn't compute it, How could he allow that? But once wow, man, once he came into my heart and changed everything, it's like you just want to scream at the top of your lungs, everybody, it's a free gift, take it. The devil's deceiving you. But anyway, I love the Lord. Oh, I Can Only Imagine 2 is coming out this year. Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, Dennis Quaid has done a few Christian movies. Wing and a Prayer comes to mind. Ikline, can someone state what's the usual start time? Which time zone? Eastern time, 11:55 a.m. So if you're in California, that'll be what? 8:55? Yeah. 8:55 a.m. in California. Carnivore Mama, what is up? Larry, success all week. Today is 9 pounds lost. Since Sunday, I also learned that my kids like lamb. Found a boneless roast on sale at Sam's Club. Cha-chang. Right on, Carnivore Mama. 9 pounds since Sunday. Boy, I know you've been in the bathroom, right? The Great Drain. That's great, girl. That's so cool. Yeah, Jessica says, great job, Carnivore Mama, for sure. Hi, Larry. Do you spice up your meats? I was wondering, other than starches like maltodextrin, MSG, dextrose, and sugars, if there's any spice, herb, powder, or pepper you don't recommend on a carnivore diet. Everybody's journey is their own, Sam. You got to figure out, you try something, and if it doesn't affect you negatively, enjoy it. I've never really had an issue with spices. The one thing that I know, there's two things. Hot sauce, if I'm on a strict carnivore diet and I have like those butter buffalo wings I eat, I could pay for it on the way out. Burning, you get red alerts. But also grilled onions. If for some reason Cassie made a ketovore dish and I have some onions, it can cause some gas for me. But other than that, no seasonings really bother me at all. And it's only sauteed onions, because like if I have raw onions, which is rare, but they don't bother me, or like onion powder, it doesn't bother me at all. But when Cassie made that patty melt meatloaf, it had some grilled onions in it, and I got a little gassy. Little gassy, and the uncomfortable gas. You get bloated in your tummy, and then you start laying some bombs, right? Start crop dusting. What was the first CD you bought? Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction here. Oh, the first CD I ever bought. It's kind of crazy. CD, I believe it was Guns N' Roses' Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. Isn't that nuts? What a coincidence, right? But I had tapes, I had like Metallica cassettes. But I was a big Guns N' Roses fan until I saw Metallica with Guns N' Roses. And that changed everything for me, because they were horrible live. Guns N' Roses was horrible live. And Metallica blew the roof off. They were so awesome. Brutal diet. But I'm still, Guns N' Roses they had incredible 3 albums, They really did. And Lies, I like that album. So they had 4 good albums. I get the blues pretty bad after Christmas. I'm sorry, Donna. I guess that is a thing, huh? It's never happened to me. It's usually kind of like a little bit of relief. But like I said, building up to the holidays, and I miss family who are gone, and stuff like that. But I've been trying to make things easy with ground beef and Walmart frozen burger patties. There you go, Colleen. Yeah, Cassie and I were just talking about that. We need to do a Costco haul. We haven't been to Costco in a while. got to use that membership. It's a little bit of a drive for us, but it's worth it. If we stock up. And I want to get one of their shrimp cocktails. They got the best shrimp cocktail, Colleen. Oh my gosh. I've given myself a challenge to move a mile worth each day this year. 365 days, 365 miles. Yeah, there you go, cowgirl. I love hearing all your guys' little plans, Sometimes I'll pick something here and pick something there that that's a good idea. Gigi says praying for your spouse is a game changer. Yeah, there you go, Gigi. Yeah. My brother Steve, who's preacher, he's not now. He's the director of Homes for Hope, but he always told me that you have a lot of sway with God over your spouse. Your spouse's prayers are the most powerful you could receive. So if like I was to pray for Cassie, those prayers are more powerful than any other person on the planet. I mean, he put it more eloquently, but I was married 32 years. It ended in divorce for many reasons, but the biggest was lack of communication. Yeah, because that my mom and dad divorced, and they stayed best of friends too. But I truly believe that that's what the devil wants to do is separate families, separate husband from wife, separate friends. He's all about destruction. Yeah, 32 years, that's a lifetime, right? I saw Guns N' Roses live in Dallas when I was in college, and they were awful. Yeah, they were horrible. When I saw them, Metallica's, they were co-headlining with Metallica, and they alternated each show. The show I saw, Metallica played the first set. They played 3 hours. It was unbelievable. Then Guns N' Roses came on, and they were so bad, half the stadium left after about a half hour. They were bad. People were tired too, but that was at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California. There's 100,000 people there. It was crazy. And yeah. And then the next show, Metallica would go on last. So they alternated. And thank goodness I caught Metallica first. Larry, if you have a headache, do you take electrolytes plain or have food with your electrolytes? My hack for a little headache, Sam, is I take I'll put a packet of elemental raw and flavored in a very small glass of water, almost like a shot. I'll do the shot and then I'll take a little pat of butter and eat the pat of butter. And then if I can, go out and do like a 5-minute walk. Somebody taught me that hack. I actually did a video on it and it works. Get some electrolytes, eat a pat of butter, and just go for a quick little walk, maybe up and down the street. Now, I always don't do the walking part, but the electrolytes and the butter definitely. And if you don't have any like element or any electrolytes like that, just put some salt water. That Metallica and GNR tour was great. 92 stadium show. Yep. Yeah. Metallica came on and played one. I'll never forget it. And that was the first time I ever smoked marijuana at a concert. Oh my gosh. They played one, and man, I remember, it was just going right off my body. It was amazing. But I definitely, I wouldn't enjoy it nowadays. Waste of time. Denise. I don't know. I see how you spelled waste. Is that like your waist around your body? I don't know what you're referring to. John Fogerty, center field. First CD. Ah, very cool. Yeah, when I was like in early middle school, it's when I got into music. My dad never listened to music ever. He listened to the news in the car, but you know, he wasn't an entertainment guy. He was always in the garage working, and but I was kind of a dork. You're young, you're awkward, but Tiffany, you guys remember that pop singer Tiffany? I loved her when I was like in 7th grade. You know, Debbie Gibson, and then it started as I started getting a little older. I started liking different stuff. I started getting exposed to other stuff. But Tiffany, I think we're alone now. Cassie teases me so much for that. Like that was awkward. Junior high. Mike, I saw Metallica in 1999 at a festival in Kansas City. It was an epic concert. Yeah, awesome, Mike. Yeah, I've seen him 9 times. I saw him in Nevada. I saw him in California a bunch of times. And Cassie and I were supposed to go this last year. That would have been my 10th concert. And I was down. She got me the tickets for my birthday. And man, where the tickets were, I was too heavy, you guys. I couldn't go. A lot of you probably remember that. She brought me back this shirt right here. Yeah, she was pretty disappointed. 2025 was just one big disappointing year, let me tell you, other than a few huge blessings, but you guys know what I'm saying. Mike, I harvested a deer this season, so I'm eating a lot of venison burger and summer sausage. Awesome, Mike. What a blessing. Very cool. Send some over here to me, brother. Right? Oh, I missed it. There it is. Oh, what a blessing, right, Bell? That's exactly what I said. Cindy, hope everyone enjoyed New Year's. Yeah. Where we live out here in the woods, man, it's literally I could sit on the porch and watch the fireworks show. People shooting guns, and then people actually launching like big mortars. It's pretty awesome. 4th of July is awesome here too. Amber, I think my first CD was Aerosmith, Get a Grip. Yeah, what's that Aerosmith album I had? Pump? I think that was it. I listened to a lot of it. I listened to it over and over and over, Pump. That was it. That's the one with Lovin' in an Elevator. Gidget, Deep Purple, and Sammy Hagar. My first concert in Portland, Oregon. I think it was 1984. Wow. Deep Purple. That's awesome. Right on, Gidget. Wow. Cool hack, Larry. I do electrolytes, but I don't eat butter anymore for reasons we discussed before, right? I wish I had a little fart noise. I could do it right now, Sam. You want to talk about flush? How about Hoover Dam breaking up my piggy butt? I know what you bet. Sarah, happy Friday, Carnivore Quest Warriors. I knew there was a reason we were going over an hour, Sarah. That's so I could see you. What's up, girl? Sarah, we're doing, I'm going to send out the link for the members tomorrow to join me on Saturday or Sunday, on the community post. So look out for that. I'd love to chat with you here on screen, Sarah, just for a few minutes. You too, Bell. Yeah. Ron Jovi, I get that 2025 was disappointing year, but it's time to change, my brother. Time to dig in, proper human diet, walking or even rucking daily. Remember or even update your why. I appreciate that, Ron John. You're right. You're right. And this morning meeting does wonders for me, guys. It really does. You notice that when I wasn't doing them because I got sick, and then I started slipping and sliding. But you're right, for sure, Ron Jovi. I dig it. Bon Jovi, real quick. Bon Jovi's another one. That's when MTV was first getting big. And Bon Jovi's Bad Medicine. I love that video. I'd wait for that video to come on every day. That and Def Leppard's Pour Some Sugar on Me. I just thought those were the coolest videos. This is before I found Metallica. Because at that time, Metallica hadn't even put out their first video yet, one. So my high school graduation gift in 1987 was an 18-disc CD player with 18 CDs. My first picks were the first 6 Van Halen albums. Yeah, very cool. That was slow. Yeah, see, now my sister, who is 7 years older than me, I remember when she was in high school, I remember all her friends loved Ozzy Osbourne, Van Halen. The Jacksons ABC, dating myself. Hey, Liz. Very cool. I've heard that. It's awesome. Yeah, that's showing your age here a little bit, right? Here we go. Jessica, my millennial will be showing. My first CD was Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. You know it was. Oh, you guys crack me up. Joyce, excited to get back to clean eating. Done with achy joints. Very cool, Joyce. Barbara, 1986, Cinderella, and Bon Jovi. Yeah, man, I'm a huge Bon Jovi. Not all their albums with the band, but man, his Young Guns soundtrack is phenomenal. If you guys have ever heard that, if you haven't heard that, oh, I highly recommend it. Bon Jovi, Young Guns. I think it was Young Guns 2. Young Guns 2 album. Oh, it's so good. I like Dream On, and thank you, Shaba. Hoping you're staying warm deep inside Mammoth Cave. You need help, so. Barbara, I just got out for a second. Got to go back to work, Larry, but I love the clean shaven face. Rock on, brother. All right, Barbara, you have a wonderful day. Growing that beard back, let me tell you. Billy Idol was one of my first concerts. All right, Colleen. Yeah, you're probably around my sister's age, or how old she would have been. Yeah, Billy Idol. My sister was a huge David Bowie fan. She was a fanatic, actually. 2026 is our year. Absolutely. Fast Fuels. Boss Fuels. Sometimes I mess that up. What do you think about grounding? Carnivore Mama, I like to go out. We have an area of our yard that's grass. And it feels good to go out there without your shoes on, right? But all the science behind it, like it's supposed to be some great health benefit, I don't know. I'm sure it can't hurt, right? I'm sure it's better for you than standing in a house. It's just good to be outside. Good to be outside, period, right? Larry, I'm going to be at work tomorrow, so I won't be able to make it, but we'll watch the replay. All right, Sam. Thanks for letting me know, because I wonder where you and Alfie Boy are. You guys stand out because you're my young little Carnivore Questers. First concert, Ted Nugent, 1982, and the loudest. Right on, Brian. Yeah, Ted Nugent. My brother was quite a bit older than me. He was 11 years older than me. And he was a big Ted Nugent fan, Neil Young fan. Yeah, cat scratch fever. Pour some sugar on me. Earworm equals earworm. Brianna, woohoo, made it to a live. Hi, everyone. Hey, Brianna, we're about to wrap it up, but it's great to say hi to you. We've been going over an hour now. Young Guns 2 and Rocky 4, great soundtracks. Yeah, Rocky 4. I did school to go see Rocky 4. I couldn't wait, man. I was so pumped up for that movie. Topic for another day, worst concert attended. There you go. Yeah, I like these. We don't always got to talk about the brutal diet. Said like hanging out with you guys. 9 Inch Nails and Marilyn Manson was my first indoor concert. So loud. Heart was an awesome concert. Wow. Tammy with an I. Nice. My mom liked Heart. I was too young when my mom went to see Elvis in 1972. Wow. That's so cool. Stay full of meat and the Holy Spirit. Love it, Amber. Keep saying that. All right, you guys. We've been going an hour and 10 minutes. What a wonderful morning meeting. Day 2 of the brutal diet. The ultimate carnivore diet comeback. However I want to say it, right? It's time. 2026. We got this. And I love y'all. We'll see you tomorrow, 11:55 a.m. Stay strong today. No bad choices, right? If you're thinking about putting something bad in your mouth, just look at this double chin. Think of this double chin. Picture it in your head. You don't want that. Love you guys. Have a good day.